Hi guys, welcome back to Let's Play Street Fighter Cross Megaman. In the last part, we defeated three, I almost said robot masters, but three fighters, and now we're taking on Sea Viper.
Human masters.
This is take two, because my family...
Fighting masters, yeah, that works. Fighting masters.
Fighting masters. Yeah, this is take two, because my family is... yeah, we've been trying to record this for like over a week, but... family...
Yeah, it's the holidays, man. It's kind of expected.
Yeah, but I'm trying to get like the LP recorded before the review, even though it's coming out after it. It's just life. So, but anyways, we lost our minute and a half of commentary that we put here, or 2 minutes. But basically, what we were talking about,
like, get like a text file version.
But I think what we were talking about is like, oh yeah, I haven't played that much Street Fighter 4, but I know a lot of these characters are from that. When I went to my grandparents for Christmas, she doesn't really have a flat screen except for my grandfather's HD TV that no one's allowed to touch because he just got it last Christmas. So my grandmother has these two small CRTs downstairs, and I've never played a PlayStation 3 on a small screen before. Like, this was like a 10-inch CRT. 10, 12-inch CRT that we were playing PlayStation 3 on. We were trying to play Street Fighter 4 on.
Yeah, it's okay for the miniature PS1s that had the screen, but PS3, not so much, I guess.
The thing is, the miniature screens, I never used one, but I knew somebody who had one, and I'm like, oh, that's so cool, you can take your PS1 on, go with you.
It's like makes it into like a portable PS1, and you just plug it into an outlet, and you're good.
Yeah, never would I think that, like, down the road, like, the PSP would be almost like a portable PS2. And we'd be that.
Especially now with like the Vita being like a portable PS3, that's crazy.
The thing is, though, the Vita has no games.
Well, got Persona, that's good.
I love how that was nominated as one of the top Vita games of the year. And I'm just like, didn't that game already come out years ago? This is just the Vita version of it? And I'm getting hit a lot.
People say that, but like, I've been playing it, and it's way better than the PS2 one. It's like the definitive version, kinda. I mean, still technically it's a PS2 game, but
yeah,
they're getting there with the game. It's like, remember when the 3DS came out and barely had anything, and then now it does?
Yeah.
After like a year?
Back then my friends were saying PSP has no games. Now we're doing the same thing with Vita. We always make fun. My one buddy, Fafi, he bought a Vita because he thought there'd be good games coming out, and he saw a deal online where he could get it with a free memory card. So he jumped on it. We call him the no fun guy because he always seems to have things that are no fun. So, like he likes like stuff like he'll make jokes like how much he likes Sonic 06 and stuff.
Wait, really?
Well, he knows it's a terrible game, but he plays it because it's a terrible game, and I knew I was gonna make that.
Yeah, like when I'm playing that stage, when I know I'm not gonna make it, I'm like, ah, crud. Because there's a point where you know you're not going to make it on this stage.
It's funny, I've watched a couple people play this stage, and they're like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? I'm just like, keep pressing the right button.
Keep running. Sliding.
I found, during this playthrough, sliding actually makes it worse, because you stop and hit things. Shoot, didn't make
those little floor guys who use like the lightning kick, that actually gets them.
Oh wait, seriously?
Yeah.
So there's the continue screen. We might be seeing it a couple times. So here we go, back to fighting Sea Viper. I could have cut those 4 minutes out of me failing, but people like to see my failings, so I left it in.
Yeah, people are like that. But I think with those guys, you can easily just get out with a lightning kick.
But
it's actually a pretty good thing for the rest of the stage, because like for like those laser sniper Joe guys, you can use it on them even though they got the shielding, because as soon as they go out of the shield, it automatically kills them.
But what was I gonna say? Like, yeah, this stage was one that I was like, I actually had to do a lot of editing around, because every so often the frame would just pause, and then it would go out of sync. So what I'd basically have to do is every time there was a frame pause caused by the recording, I basically have to cut any extra frames out so that this audio would stay mixed. And unfortunately, it isn't completely mixed. It's still pretty choppy, but try my best, like, with what I could do. I have a computer that's, like, almost 5 years old, so there's not much you can do. I can't, like, a friend of mine got me Borderlands for the PC this year for Christmas, and I can't play it. That's because the only problem is my graphics card, but I can't even play the game on low.
Yeah, I know that feeling, because like, like before I got like a new computer, like people got me games like, hey, that's great. I don't have a computer that plays it though.
Yeah, so I like console gaming because console gaming, in most cases, the console is fully prepared to play the game.
Oh yeah.
With possibly an update, which is something about this generation. I'm just like, ugh, game developers, just finish your game the first time, and then you wouldn't have to.
It seems like they want to release it more, like before doing big testing.
Yeah.
Actually release it and then see what people complain about.
Well, and these days, because gaming costs, like game development costs more than sometimes making a motion picture, one game could kill an entire company, and it's happened.
Right.
Some of these companies from days when we were growing up, a lot of them are gone now because they made one bad game this generation, and
like some like companies went out, like there's like Midway and Hudson.
Like Midway, I was like Midway, Hudson were two. Like I'm just like I can't believe they're gone. Well, Hudson has pretty much been absorbed into Konami,
right?
But so they're still kind of alive, but they're just part of Konami now. So basically, like if you're not a big development house, you make one bad game, you could be gone. Like, it's just because, see, if developers just didn't spend so much time, like, if they spent time refining their games, instead of, like, trying to make it look like the best thing, I figure we'd have a lot more gaming companies around still.
Right.
And I know visuals are important, especially with HD now, because so many people buy consoles just based on how good the graphics are. Like, my brother even is like, he plays the PS3 over the 360 for a couple reasons, but one of them is graphics. And,
it like just varies from game to game, cause, like, I got both, so I just see whichever one seems more preferable for, like, a console.
Well, I mean, I own the 360 and he owns the PS3, but I have games for both, so usually I tend to go with the 360 version unless the 360 version is, like, really bad, like...
Yeah, because, like, there's exclusive PlayStation deals with, like, free DLC and...
So I just kind of did one of those mad dashes through the door. So, yeah. So I finally make it to Viper and the sound's kind of off. And she kills me. And gets a perfect!
Yeah.
Now, somebody was confused. I don't know much about her backstory, but something about her being like a triple agent or something.
Yeah, it's like
the whole thing with her being around Sin apparently is not accurate, or I don't know.
It really gets complicated in Marvel vs. Capcom 3 because then she joins with like Nick Fury and Shield, and I'm like, okay, now she's like a quadruple agent.
Like it's how do you write that? It doesn't make any sense.
I kind of find it funny that when she does the optic laser, it looks like optic blast from like Marvel vs. Capcom with Cyclops.
Cyclops, like yeah, that was the first thing I thought of. I'm like, oh, she has a Cyclops blast. Does she actually shoot it from her eyes?
Oh yeah, she does. Yeah.
So she's Kung Fu Cyclops.
Yeah, the one gripe I got with this is they still call it optic laser when Megaman uses it, even though it's coming out of his buster. Because it wouldn't really be optic anymore, unless you mean like the lens in his buster.
He rips out her eye and puts it in her buster. In his buster.
Man, that's messed up.
I could see Mega Man doing that. I mean, did you seen the end of Mega Man 7?
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna spoil it, but anybody who's seen my LP will be like, yeah. So.
Dark there, Mega Man.
Yeah, I take a minute just because, like, in between recordings, I like to give it some time, and, yeah. So, Dalsim, another one of the what they're like, and I know so many people who go to the right. I'm just like, there's an arrow right there telling you to go left in this stage. It's just, ugh.
Yeah, it's like if we go to the right, and then it's like, hey, there's nothing here.
Well, this entire stage is a maze, and it, like I knew the way, but I'm just like, I'll explore things just in case.
Yeah.
I need to get them on screen, you know what I mean? Because, I mean, I already played through this game when I was doing this, and I kind of wish that my original stream recording were kept, because that playthrough was really intense, so I wanted that, but I don't know, I haven't, like, for some reason I have a Justin TV account and not a Twitch TV account for gaming or something, and I don't know, I didn't make a backup recording on my computer, and Justin TV deleted it in like a day. So, apparently, I was told that they keep them for at least a couple weeks, so I was like, oh, okay, I've got time to download this, to find a way to download it, because my normal way of downloading from Twitch TV wasn't working. And here I can't decide where to go. But I went back the other day, and I was like, oh, the recording's gone. I'm like, oh, it was up yesterday. So, I was pretty upset. I was like, damn it. I recorded my first playthrough of this game ever, and it's gone. So, whatever. I got this playthrough, and I don't do quite as... I think I do better, definitely, but, it would have been nice to have that first one. Stop yawning, man. Jeez, can I yawn anymore? And then I realized I left the E-Tank, so I'm like, oh, guess I'm going back to get the E-Tank. Those spinny things are so annoying.
Yeah, I know. Only shoot them when their eye is closed, and that's for like half a second.
Yeah, the thing is, I can never get the timing of them down. Like, I think I got it, and then I don't.
Random.
I was really impressed with this stage. This and Chun-Li stage were some of the ones that were really impressive to me. The only thing, like, I have to say, like, about this is, like, it's a little more flat than, like, say, later games like 6 or whatnot, but, I mean, again, you gotta work with what you've got, because he had to draw pretty much all of this, so I could just...
how hard that is, because I'm working on, like, a game right now.
Yeah, because, like, I can't imagine the amount of hours it took for that. Like, it takes a while for...
Yeah, you gotta, like, lay out the stage, and then...
Well, he had a guy doing the music, and so that's something off of him, but all this probably took forever for him to do. So, yeah. So yeah, this place is a maze, and those things are annoying.
Yeah, they just, like, you jump, and then they're already above
and then
your
they
head.
move, oh, I'm right here, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just killing time because I had to cut something out. You should totally go to JAKATO's YouTube's Studios 2 for you. He's working on a game, Super Robot Wars. You should play it when it comes out. Bye.
Sorry about that, I had to cut some audio out, but, yeah.
That Snake Man piece of music.
Yeah, that's actually ironic that they use Snake Man for him, because this kind of sounds like Snake Charmer music. I think
you can imagine somebody doing like a GIF or something where it's like Snake Man coming out of the pod with all sitting next to it.
I think the guy who made this knew that, like, Capcom back in the 80s was kind of racy.
Yeah.
Like, you look at the fighters in Street Fighter, and I know they're supposed to be from different
Zangief's ending,
nationalities.
he's like doing like a Russian dance with like Lenin, I think, or
yeah,
like or Khrushchev or something.
Like, it's just, and Megaman 6 is another example of them not being very racially sensitive, but
yeah,
it's more stereotypical and funny. Like they're not trying to be racist. But I think the creator knew that. He's just like, I'm just gonna make this silly and 80s-ish, which is
it's like a callback.
Which is kind of what you want to feel, because especially since this was coming out on Mega Man's 25th anniversary, so it makes sense to have a callback back to those original titles. Like, I'm doing an LP of 6 right now. As of this recording, I'm still recording my LP of 6, and, like, the bosses are just, like, they're not very, like, they're just one step off of Cowboy Man, or American Man, which...
I actually wouldn't mind seeing a Cowboy Man, you know, just having, like, 2 revolver guns.
Well, I mean, Tomahawk's Man stages Cowboys and Indians,
yeah.
So... And I mean, like, Native American Indians, which aren't actually Indians, but... you know what I mean. So here's Dalsim. He's actually not that hard, but... I always botch a life that I don't have full health with. and I just use his weapon later. So also,
they do like the pseudo 8-bit sound bites. They say their attacks.
That was pretty cool. They do that too. But with this, like, because I've been playing for the anniversary, I've been playing Mega Man's 2 through 6, and I've gotten so used to using save states. Like, something that I said I would never get used to is using save states, and of course, as soon as I go to do Mega Man, that's the first thing I do. Because I can beat those games 100% legitly, but it's just like, for a Let's Play, I'm just like, I don't want to have to make people wait through 20 parts of me going back and redoing stuff. So in this, it was a little annoying, because I was like, I can't save or anything. I just gotta do it all in one slog, so. But, yeah, this game is fun, and it's not too hard. It's about Mega Man 4... It's Mega Man 4 style engine, but it's about, like, Mega Man 3 difficulty, I guess you could say. 3, I don't know. It's hard...
5?
Maybe 5, like, I don't know, I don't like to talk about 5.
Oh, yeah.
Not a big fan of 5. The one thing, too, is that 5 is the one of the NES games I don't have in my collection, and it frustrates me because it's like, I don't want this game that bad, but I have to have it, so... Anyways, guys, next time, we'll get on to someone else. See ya.
Later.